Alright, here we are outside. So I'm going to go up to this. We're going to look at this so you can kind of see what we're looking at right here. And this stuff is the metal. This is metal, I believe. Yeah, that's metal. Then you come down here and you're looking at the stairs, and they don't look too bad. That stair railing is actually plastic. And then this looks pretty good up here. It's all plastic. The siding itself is vinyl. The siding, vinyl siding. And you kind of get an idea of the house next door. It's a rock house. There's the pillars. I'm going to walk downstairs. Alright, so we're looking at the house from the front. There's a Japanese maple. They haven't decided they needed that, so we're keeping it. We're looking at the right hand side now, coming up. We're going to come up on that little tiny porch right there that right now kind of looks like a little disaster. Nice little walkway though. Definitely can have some landscaping done over here and make it look really cute. There's the outside. Obviously this needs to be done. Looks pretty crappy. Looks like it's the original. There's the side door. Here is part of the generator that's hooked up to the electricity. And there's the generator. Alright, back side of the house. It'd be kind of nice if there was actually a small maybe porch that covered this, so you didn't actually have to see it. And they have storm windows, but they're old and they're cracked and they're yucky. Everything on the side looks really good. Like there's eaves and stuff that are, if you can see all of that. I can't see right now, but I'm guessing, I'm hoping that you can see all of that. Over there. Alright, to the backyard. There is your carport coming. Alright. And as we come closer, we're looking at a lot of asphalt back here, which is good. You don't have to change any of that out. Looks like blacktop. It's very cute back here. There's the back of the house. Looking through the back. There's the back of the other house. And coming around. And as we're coming up here onto the alley, I'm going to look at the barn here in a second. And we're looking at the barn. There we go. There it is. That is the storage shed. It does have electricity to it. I don't know what is going on, but anyway, it needs help. There it is. Here's the side of the lovely barn. It does need help, but that might be something they can do. Yes, this is a very cool house.
It has electricity?
Okay, coming through the door. Okay, coming through the door. There's the door right there that I just came in. And then we're coming around, looking at the fireplace. There we go. Coming around again. That door goes to the hall. This door goes through to the dining room area. Coming through the dining room area. There's the kitchen door. There's the windows. And there it is facing the living room. Coming through to the kitchen, going to the left, you'll see here the opening, going to the hallway. Here is what I think was a fireplace at one time. Coming around, looking at the door. There's the kitchen sink, obviously. And we're coming up to the panel. There's the panel. Here's some issues with the floor that you can see. That's the doorway leading from the dining room into the kitchen. Just kind of give you an idea of what the floor looks like. Okay, we're going through this doorway, and immediately to the right is the door to the basement, which we will get to in a minute. And then you'll see the floor here in the hallway. And that's the doorway between the hall and the living room. So this is the hallway. Coming up, and the first door on your left is going to be a bedroom. Here is the bedroom. You can hear the floor kind of creaky, a little bit creaky. But the floor actually in here looks pretty good. It obviously needs to be resurfaced, but it looks really good. Then we're coming through, this is the closet. And this is the Jack and Jill closet I was telling you about. Here's the wall, and then the back wall. It's kind of hard to see coming through here. But this is the Jack and Jill closet. You can actually walk through this closet and go right to the left, and boom, you're in the other bedroom. So here we are in the other bedroom. This bedroom is fairly small. I'd say this is maybe a 10 by 10, maybe an 11 by 11. It's not huge. Nice kid bedroom. Okay, so then we go out that door, and if we go to the right, we're back in the hallway, but we're at the very end of the hallway now. So I'm going to come here. There's that first bedroom door we went in, so I'm going to turn around. Turning around, turning around, turning around. Here we go. And to our right, which is this door right here, we'll get to that in a minute, that is to the upstairs. And we're coming back around here, and we're going into the bathroom. So there's the bathroom. We'll turn on the light here so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Light in the bathroom. Yay. The bathroom is small, but it's actually workable. I mean, there is room in this bathroom. You don't have to try to squish behind the door. Yeah, you don't have to squish around this door to get out. Okay, going out the door, and we're going to the left, which if I were facing the other way would be the last door on the right. And here's the one with the big windows I was telling you about. Has a lot of windows. It's fairly long. It's probably only about 10 feet wide though, so at its largest point. So there this is, coming in. This floor looks pretty haggard. I think it can be saved though, except for this end right here. I do see some issues with the floor, but nothing I don't think that could be fixed, or couldn't be fixed. All right, so that right there that you're looking at is going to be on the other side of it, is going to be the doorway to the stairwell, to the upstairs. Okay, now we're going upstairs. So you see this lovely wallpaper. It's gorgeous. And then up the stairs, and this is carpeted and ugly, but
oh goodness.
And Kim says, "You," and it's lots of paneling, and it's hot as a son of a gun up here. All right, so you're coming up. Hang on, that's the door. I got to close the door. Coming up and straight ahead is where I think the air conditioning unit should go. It's just my, I'm just thinking that might be kind of a cool place for it to go. It's hard to see in the dark, but there is enough room for a small one. And then we come over here, and we're looking at the first room on the right. And of course in pictures you saw this room. If I look up, you can see the really cool pitch in the ceiling, or in the roof, where the roof is. I think that would be really cool to actually just do that. This right here, of course, goes all the way up to the roof and all the way down to the kitchen. And guessing it's pretty useless at this point. Then we come around, we're looking at this room. Boom. Windows. And again, this is the false ceiling that they've created. That I'm thinking. Yeah, and it's very, very hot up here, yes. And we probably have some issues here. You know, that's probably got to be taken out. I don't see you keeping that. It's got issues right there that I can see. All right, and the walls are really red. Okay, then we're just going to go across the hall, and as you can see, this is kind of how big your hall area is. Your landing, I guess you would call it your landing, right here. So you can see that. And of course, as I'm coming out of this room, I'm going over and you see paneling. It's just gorgeous, the paneling. And we're going to get into a room that has more paneling. It's very fun. Again, we have a false ceiling right here. This is where I think there's the asbestos because it's glowing. So I'm guessing that's asbestos right there. It is, however, a false ceiling. It is not, I say a false ceiling, it's a ceiling, but it can definitely be taken out. And you're coming in here, and you're looking at the lovely built-in closet. Gorgeous. The window unit, which should be plugged in right now because it's hot as hell in here actually. Okay. And looking. Oh, pretty. And there you go. There you go. And we're out of here. Okay. And coming out here, you can see again, you know, where they've tried to build a semblance of a room that they did not finish. All right, heading downstairs. And in pictures, you saw this in pictures, and now. Okay, this is where we took pictures, and we're looking down the stairs as we go down the stairs. And that's it. Okay, we are looking at the stairs actually going down and, excuse me, up to the basement right there. I'm in the basement. Excuse me, golly, I can't talk. Okay, we're on the main level looking into the basement, and we're looking right now at the stairs that are going up into the attic. So we're coming down the stairs.
I love this house.
Yes, this is a cool house. We're coming down the stairs. We're going to show you all the stuff going on down here so you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, there we go. All right, it's kind of hard to see it. It's a little bit dark down here, but coming through, you'll see that window right there. And then these are the posts. This post, I would recommend probably changing it out. It's a little bit funky down at the bottom there. Might need to be changed. Here's all your stuff. And the reason I think there's asbestos down here is that right there is wrapped. So I'm guessing that's asbestos. I could be wrong, but I'm just guessing. So we're coming around and we're looking at all the air conditioning stuff. And actually, it's really kind of cool down here. It is blazing hot outside today, and it's in the high 80s right now, and it's very cool down here. They do have the air conditioning going in the house, so the downstairs is very cool, but this is very cool as well, and it is actually cooling the house quite well. So we're looking at this water heater. I don't see what the gallons are on this, but the water heater is probably about 4.5 feet tall. It looks fairly new. All the fixtures on it look really new. Here is this piece that goes from down here all the way up to the roof. Okay, and we're looking at the bottom. It's really hard to see, so we won't take too long doing it. Here's all the air conditioning vents and heater vents, and then we are at the heater and air conditioner, which again, really new. I mean, this is not very old at all. It's a Heil, I guess is the name of it. H-E-I-L is the name of it. It is, looks like it has gas heat. I'm guessing gas heat, and it has electric air. That's my guess. Here's the vents that go on top of that. I don't know what all of that is, and I haven't the foggiest idea. I guess this is the intake right here. Jim would know more of what that is, but I'm guessing that's the intake. So that's the intake there. And of course I'm brave to come down here today because Kim is here, so I'm a lot braver than I normally would be. These are the posts that are holding the house up. The house is really solid. As you can hear Kim walking around, perhaps up there. It sounds like she sounds like a ghost. Do want to show you a bit of the wiring, however. Let's look at that really quickly, if I can. I'm looking at this. I'm guessing that's asbestos as well. Not real sure. But this does look like they used whatever the old system had used before. They just put it on top of this system, which you might want to change that so that that works a little bit more efficiently. But that's totally up to whatever you think. All right, so I'm coming up, I'm coming around, looking at some of the electrical work right here. You can kind of see the wires coming across. And then I was going to show you this, and I didn't know if this was actually working. I think it is. Some of this electrical work right here, which kind of tells me there might be some electrical work to be done. You can see that right there. I can't remember what they call that. It's old from the 60s, and that's what's turning this light on down here. All right, we're coming back upstairs again. There's that lovely, lovely brick for something. I have no idea what it is. All right, coming up the stairs, and we're back in the kitchen. Okay, and there's the bird in the nest that you're gonna have to get out of there. Aw, little birdie. Love the house.